sad to say that it has been confirmed that Ventura Police Department have discovered Naya Rivera's body today. She went missing on a boating trip with her son July 8th. They went on to a boating trip, and things went left, and luckily she was able to muster up some strength to put her son back onto the boat. But as the officials say, she couldn't get herself back on the boat. She couldn't save herself, so sadly enough, her life has ended up being taken away. It's just a very, very sad time. She was a very talented individual. She's been in the game for like 30 years, and she passed away at 33, so that says a lot. She's constantly been in the game. It's just really sad watching this whole situation unfold, watching her mother, her brother, everybody going to the water on their knees crying and stuff. It was just really sad, and I think me, as well as a lot of other people, was hoping for the best, was hoping like she was in a cabin or somewhere on land or something like. But I mean, it's sad that she's gone. A lot of people was speculating throughout these few days. You have a lot of people, a lot of conspiracy theorists that was saying, oh, she must have took herself out. Look how she parked. Everybody was like drawn into the way she parked her car. Look how she parked. Look how far she was walking in front of her son, which I'm not gonna lie, as a mother of myself, I don't think I would have walked that far with my son. But from my understanding, that's something that they've always done. They've always went to, go and rent boats and stuff. So from my understanding, that's what they always did. So maybe she was comfortable, because he's used to being over there. It's like a sense of comfortability. Like your child's not just gonna fall in, but of course us mothers looking at it, we were like, I wouldn't do that. But then again, we never went over there either, so there you have it. It's a lot of people that was speculating, thinking that she, S-word. I can't say it on YouTube, but you could kind of read between the lines, and I could kind of see, why people was thinking that, because a lot of her posts insinuated that she was somewhere, a little depressed or, out of her emotions. And it was very eerie because a lot of her video, like one video, she was in a tub, and I mean, the caption for the video was something like, I don't know, it was just really eerie. So, you know what? Let me just pull it up. Let's check it out.
Take a bit of work, oh, work. Now that you're here, whoa, work.
So this video, she captioned it, 1, gravity keeps pulling me under, but the urge to breathe helps me stay afloat. Then after she posted this video, she posted another one with a kind of eerie caption as well.
You've been gone
So with this video, she captioned it, "To I dissolve into my other selves, where shall I pour my remains?" So she had a few other posts. One other picture, no, two other pictures. One picture, she captioned it. She was by water, and it said, "Come find me." Another one, she was by water or in water, and it said, "I'd rather be here." So with all the posts, and it people were saying that she was crying for help, and she may very well could have been crying for help. But what I want people to stop doing is making it when a person is going through some kind of depression or something like that, and like something like this just so happens to happen to them, stop with always thinking that the first thing they must have ended it all. They must have ended it all, because it's not always that. And it's frustrating. And as someone like myself, because I've dealt with depression, if this would have happened to me, this really would have disturbed my spirit, to know that people just automatically thought, like, I get why people thought that, because of all the posts that she posted, and people were saying how she parked and how she walked so fast in front of her son, and people, and then, like, I think the little boy said they were swimming and then he climbed back up. People were just like, well, it just don't make sense, she must have ended it, or like, people were just like really freaking speculating, and just like, it was just really irritating. And all I could do was just wait for them to find her and to say exactly what it is that went wrong, and now we know that the little boy, he said that his mother actually helped him get back on the boat.
It would be speculation to say at this point. There are a lot of currents on the lake that appear particularly in the afternoon. We believe it was mid-afternoon when she disappeared. The idea perhaps being that the boat started drifting, it was unanchored, and that she mustered enough energy to get her son back onto the boat, but not enough to save herself.
So like I said, people really need to stop that. Just because somebody is dealing with depression and stuff does not mean that when something happens to them, they must have took themselves out. That's not what it means. Something might have just genuinely happened, just like in Naya Rivera's case. It was even like tarot readers up here that were talking about she took herself out. It was just crazy. And honestly, I felt like it was kind of disrespectful to even try to read on her energy, as her body wasn't even discovered yet. People can just go get real crazy. But okay, off that. When it comes to this situation, another thing that I want to say is, watch the words that you say. Watch the energy that you put into the universe, because manifestation is a real thing. Now, with the posts that she posted, the few that I read earlier in the video, as well as the ones I told you where she said, "Come find me," when she was by the water, and then another one when she was by or in the water, and it said, "I'd rather be here." And a lot of other posts, is just watch the energy that you put out into the universe, because sometimes you can manifest things to happen and you don't mean to, just like when people were protesting and they kept saying, "I can't breathe," saying stuff like that. putting that energy out there, that's something that you don't want to keep repeatedly say. You just really, if you believe in the power of manifestation, you just really have to watch what you say. I mean, how many rappers out here talk about their own passing and things like that, and then something ends up happening to them, just like XXX Tentacion and so many others. You just really have to watch how you speak, the energy you put out into the world, because that is something that you don't want to manifest. And I'm sure when she was putting that energy out or whatever, she might not even, maybe she didn't even mean it that way, or maybe she did, who knows. But at the end of the day, I mean, you just gotta watch the energy that you put out. I'm not saying, like, don't be in the comments saying, oh, you're saying it's her fault. I'm not saying it's her fault. I mean, come on now. But at the end of the day, you do have to watch the energy that you put out into the universe, because manifestation is real. A lot of people go through things and they don't even know why, and it's because they manifested it for themselves, you know. But yeah, it's just sad, you know. This little boy doesn't have his mother anymore, and I mean, it's just a sad situation. So all we can do is just say rest in peace to Naya Rivera. Maybe light a white candle for her. Pray, for her to have peace. Pray for healing for her son. And yeah, so anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Yeah, that's all. Peace.